Hi, this is Kyle Munson. I'm the Iowa columnist with the Des Moines Register, and today I've embarked on a bus tour of rural Iowa. I mean, just think if the entire state was like an open-air museum, and that's how this new group is approaching it. They're called the Rural History Buffs of Marion County, and they're serious about reclaiming lost history, so it's almost a ghost tour as well. So we're driving on this 52-passenger coach bus along these narrow gravel roads and past places where entire towns once stood and have been long forgotten and plowed under. And so this group has come together to try to preserve it while they can. And let's take a look.
Now that I've been told how to stand, so I won't fall over on top of the driver or flat on my face, I'm Charlotte Shippers. I did give you all the general map, so you'll be on board to help navigate.
We've had an interest in the history of the area primarily at Lake Red Rock and the towns and that area for some time, and this kind of tied in with that same interest.
We wanted our grandchildren to know that this wasn't always G40 that we live on, that it's called Stringtown Road because originally the houses were so close together, it was like a town that was on a line, on a string. And I wanted them to know about that, and if they just knew it as G40, that wouldn't happen.
We are still on the crooked road. We're turning, and as we go up this little hill, we're heading toward the site of Pleasant Ridge School. Look sharp. Isn't that a Pleasant Ridge? You know, there are 3 Pleasant Ridge schools in Marion County, and I'm curious if they all were named as appropriately as this one. I've started paying attention to these school names.
What's interesting is we have discovered a minute amount of information, really, because we see references all the time of a certain church, a town, or something special, and it's a hard search to find it. It really is very difficult. So we preserve the history, and that's what it's all about. And there's no place else in the country that does this that I know of.
I'm always looking for a place to go on a day trip, and it never dawned on me I could do a day trip in Marion County. And when I went to the Rural History Buffs meeting and they started talking about maybe we could do a tour, then I thought, well, yeah, this is something that's never been done before. So that's why I was interested in doing it.
We had a big stove that sat in the middle of the school, and it had a ring around it. And if you were when you got to school in the morning and it was so cold, everybody grouped around it and put your feet up on that ring so you could get warm.
You asked each of us why we wanted to do this, and you know, I didn't know why. I just couldn't let it go. It wouldn't go away. And it's like, you know, I said to you, it touches a heartbeat somewhere.
Is it how they were hooked together? They must have had a couple of turns that come down the top of them, I suppose, and they put them all hooked. Be the residential series parallel, or how they were
students were me to go there, so my brother and I got farmed out. We can only start with when they're prepared.